We flip the screen on this and show everybody what I've been today. I was going to do this earlier, but we got pushed because of a couple construction sites, and wanted to get home. It took us a good 2.5 hours to get home. Had a tire incident where the old dry rotted truck tire decided to fail. So waiting for some people to get on. We're just waiting for some more people before I give you guys a surprise. Everybody's waiting this morning for the Baler stuff to come on, and it's really humid out here in New York again. Somebody down south doesn't like us, keeps sending us all this beautifully warm weather. So the reason why I love New York now is because we really don't get this much humidity, but we are lately. So it kind of makes it a little uncomfortable. Like a few years ago, we had a lot of humidity. I'd rather have it a little bit cooler, but just waiting for some more people to log on. No, no, no. As Rachel said, whoever could guess what the Baler is before I flip screen, um, this company got bought out by another company, so it actually shows up on the serial tag on this one. I'm kind of intrigued. This must have been being produced still under the old manufacturer's name, but with the new manufacturer's buyout name. So, uh, yeah, this is kind of resembles it's pretty big Baler. So I'm gonna say it's probably 11 foot wide. At any rate, maybe a little bit wide, 11.5 foot, probably from tire to tire. You can see my 200. It's hooked to it, but waiting for some more people to log on and give you guys the surprise you've been waiting for. I saved this from the scrapyard, guys. Paid more than I wanted to for it, but it's in good shape. Nothing's rotted out, nothing's seized up. Got to fix a few things on it. I ordered some stuff today to get it up and going, hopefully here in the next week or so. The motor I'm going to work on here probably tomorrow after I get done with some other Baler repairs. But it's intriguing, to say the least, guys. It towed beautiful. I bet you the old Baler never broke the speed limit of 55, 60 miles an hour, but it did with me. Hey, Icon, how are you for this morning? Bet you're waiting to see what that Baler is. I'm waited and I got onto Wi-Fi, so. Well, I don't know what year this is. Like I said, this is something, it looks similar to some Balers maybe later on, but this thing's definitely all its own. So, um, just waiting for some more people. Yeah, Arthur Young Baler. Yeah, right. I know where that is. That's in Gordonville, Pennsylvania, right now. I know where that Baler's sitting. I think there's I think there's like four of those that exist. At when they were built. I don't think that the only one I know of is the one I worked on down there in Gordonville, Pennsylvania. What a feat! I've got video and pictures of that Baler. Pretty impressive. No, no, it's actually a Baler. It has knotters on it. Um, yeah, boy, if I say the knotters, I'm going to give it away, guys. I can't do that. So it's kind of a surprise for everybody. Like I said, I picked this Baler up. It's 3 miles north of Penn Yan. I think it was 3.5 miles north of Penn Yan, New York. We drove up this morning. I was going to do a video there. The service was really iffy up there. Then I hit construction on the way back, got rerouted. I think 3 times I got rerouted because the Baler was wider than the one single lane road they had. And I don't think the construction people would have appreciated me mowing down their cones. So, uh, but like I said, this is quite intriguing, guys. You're going to enjoy this. Saved it. The guy took the motor off of it, was going to scrap it. I saw it when I was picking up parts for a Baler to sit way out in the back. Looked like it came out of the barn maybe a year ago, been shed kept. The motor wasn't on it at the time when it was outside, so I agreed I would buy it for way more. And obviously I know he paid for it, but doesn't matter. He brought the motor back out, bolted it all back on. Gave it a shot of ether. The motor actually tried to run. Like it actually fired up a little bit, and it was skipping a little bit. So I don't know if it's a stuck valve, which it probably is. I'm going to get the gas cleaned out and go from there. So we're waiting for a few more people to log on. I had Russ Claypool was going to log on, and a few other people. So if you guys got any Baler questions, ask them. Like I said, I got this one here is going to be quite the fun project. This will probably be, if you want to see it in person, it'll be at East Smithfield, Old Timers Day, East Smithfield, Pennsylvania. It's the third weekend in August. So it's a 3-day show. It's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I usually get everything over there Friday, about lunchtime, and then I pack up usually Sunday afternoon. And if anybody wants to volunteer to drive tractors, to bring equipment back and forth, you're welcome to do it. So just let me know. Get a hold of Rachel at 607-846-5959 if you guys want to set that up. So come on, Aaron. Any more guesses? I didn't see anybody. Both of you guys haven't guessed even close yet. I told you guys it wasn't a New Holland. It's not a John Deere. It's not an International. It's not a Massey Ferguson. It's not a Massey Harris. So that narrows the list down a little bit for you, but there's still quite a few manufacturers out there. So anybody got any questions, comments? So what I'm going to do is Lamborghini. Wow, you know what? That would be off the wall. They did produce the Baler, but I think it was over in Europe. Maybe it made it over here, but if it did, it'd be Canada more than likely. So Lamborghini, I know, still builds Deutz new tractors cabs. So I think they design them or build them for them. I'm not sure, but that's a pretty good guess, Aaron. I like that. It's a pretty decent guess. So this is it's not an off the wall. Like I said, it's not a normal manufacturer. I don't know much about the company. Yes, it is. Yep. It was made here in the U.S. So I don't know exactly where, but I was confirmed by a couple older gentlemen that were in their early 90s that this Baler was made here in the U.S. But the company that started the Baler got bought out by another company, and it's really weird because this one here is brandishing the original company's name, while the model tag shows the name of the new company that bought them. So it's really intriguing. It's a company that's still in business today, guys. It's kind of is, I guess. Yeah. So getting you guys all intrigued here. So I'm waiting for, like I said, a few more people to log on, and then I'll flip the screen and you guys will get to see the gem of the gem. So like I said, I speed rated it today. So look at Icon, Aaron. Hey, Aaron, could you do me a favor? Could you copy the link and put it on Hey Baler Nation, please? Rachel's busy tonight, so it's just me and myself. Put it on Hey Baler Nation, Hey Baler Repair and Discussion. You can put it on any other page you want to, or post it to my wall. But if you want to get it up there, like I said, I'd probably give it another 5-10 minutes here, and I'm going to flip the screen here for you guys. If you got any questions about the Baler, any Baler questions of your own, please ask them. It's going to be a little bit longer tonight, guys. I've got Wi-Fi, so it's really weird. We had a storm come through yesterday, probably 3 hours, maybe a little less. We got dumped about 4 inches, 4 2/10, and some people said. So, yeah, it was really wild here. So the ground's really wet. I couldn't do anything anyway. That looks pretty cool, like buzz, you know. Well, any questions, guys, on Baler stuff? I know there's a lag, so when you guys ask the question, just be patient. I'll slowly read them as they come up. Icon Aaron's cool. Message Aaron, message Ross Claypool too, and let him know. I don't know why he's not getting notifications, so it's really odd. But the Baler I'm going to introduce tonight, guys, is brand new to me. It's not new, obviously. I think this thing, somebody's going to be able to date it for me. I can't because I don't know much about these. I've seen them being reproduced, and they changed the design quite a bit. So it's going to be interesting. This one's quite large for the size of it. It's a good size baler. And it does have knotters on it. It's not a hand tie. So it's not one of the old case balers that you would think of. So anybody else got any questions? Icon, I know you're oh, I know. Sees Mr. No. I bet it's driving you nuts. I'm still waiting. Somebody guesses it. They get my RNS, the only one I got, shirt. It is a double XL. And I did wear it a couple times, so it'll be used. Wow, nice guess, Dave. No, it's not an Oliver. Yeah, it's not an Oliver. Native to the area. God, I can't answer that one. I really can't. I don't know. I don't know a lot about this company. Well, before they got bought out by the company that was building them when they got bought out. Like I said, this Baler's brandishing its original name, but the model tag on the front is really interesting. It's giving the name of the buyer of this company on the serial tag. So it must have been on the production line, and they just started when they popped the serial tags on, popped it on there. So. International 5 Series balers are native to New York State because they were built in Auburn, New York, at the factory. So a Cat, no, Cat only made a baler, and it was just a Massey inline baler, and it was a Challenger series. Heston inline. It was just they were all Agco, just kind of went on a whole thing in there. I snuck in. Hey Ross, how you doing? Hey Ross, I'll give you a chance to guess. I picked up a baler today. I'm going to say it's probably either before 1950 or a little bit after. The company was making the baler. It's not New Holland, not a John Deere, not an IH, not an Oliver, not a Massey, not a Massey Harris. It is an American manufacturer company. David Brown, not a good guess. No, but you guys are going down the list. But whoever guesses it, I got a T-shirt for them. I wore it a couple times. It's an RNS Ag Service T-shirt. Rachel had come up with the original logo. It's an XXL, so just so you know. I'll send it postage free to the person that can guess what the baler is before I flip screen here. So I figured that at the 15-minute mark, I'm gonna flip the screen. So get your guesses in now. So it's the manufacturer is still in business today. They're just not doing farm machinery anymore. So. The one that we call no, that is a very good guess, Ross. I owned 2 of those. Just so you know, a little fun fact on that New Idea baler, that they took the design of the 45 International knotter, the whole system, the needles, everything, and put it on that baler. And my tension update kit would probably cure it, but that wasn't the only flaw with the baler. It had a lot of plunger issues. If you did some bracing, you could fix that. The pickup cam wasn't the greatest, but if you didn't push it, the baler did all right. It wasn't anything that must be a Gale. No, Gale copied Vicon, and Vicon copied International, so those were kind of jumbled together. Gale tried to, I don't know, they're using New Idea balers for a while. Gale kind of flipped all over the place for square balers at the time. So no, it's not a Gale. So we're almost there, guys. Patience. I'm waiting for a good guess here. So I'm going to flip the screen, and you guys get the shocker of a lifetime. So, and then I'll do the serial tag last. So you get to walk around with the whole thing. And Ross, there's old Reliable, my little 200. Poor thing's getting beat up. So it lived through the rainstorm. I didn't make it home in time to put it inside. So it got washed pretty good. Got rid of some of the overspray of Freol I used. So. But just so everybody knows, we got 4 inches. Some of the neighbors said 4 and 2/10 inches of rain in about less than 3 hours, maybe a little over 3 hours. All I know is helping somebody out vacuum up water leaking into their place. So I was using a shop vac. The Balerman was the plumber for a while. Definitely got the fat butt for it. So make a good plumber. Yeah, cool. All right, guys. 5. Any more guesses before I go? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Dearborn. This don't belong on there. This I picked up out of my lawn. It comes off my Gale blower. I'll put this over on the truck. Yeah, Icon. Actually, it's before Ford bought them out, but there's the belt for the motor. It's even got Baler twine in it. Somebody wants these. These are pretty awesome. Agway Baler twine, made in Holland. And it's actually in pretty good shape. The average, right there, strength, 325 pounds, guys. Look at the bottom. There's another roll down in the bottom there. And it's a big bale chamber. I'm going to measure it when I get a minute, when I get tape measure, but it's a big bale chamber. I think it's a high-capacity baler. Look just like New Holland knotters, which are all about the same. McCormick Deering knotters. But it's in really good shape, guys. Really good shape. I just got to reattach this drive chain here. It goes down to the bottom. And there's the pickup drive unit I got to put back on it. Look at the plunger, guys, in this thing. That is a physical I-beam. It rides on hard maple wooden blocks. Favorite. I think the motor, if I had to guess for the year, I'm going to say that's a VE4. Or is it something else? VF4, maybe? Yeah, it's VF4, looks like. VF4D. It's a massive flywheel on it. Big around, big diameter. It looks like, at a distance, it looks like a case baler. There's the new tire and rim I had to buy today. So, looks like it. Okay, this is the cover for that pickup drive sprocket and everything. Set that there. Give you guys a good shot of that. The Ford Motor Company. The model looks like it's a, what is it? Looks like a 14-49. There's the serial number. I thought I'd have to bring a special hitch, guys. Look at this. The tongue actually swings, and the jack is through the tongue where it pivots. And there's the pinholes down there. It's, yeah. And it does have that, someone says about that stuffer. Right there it is. That man-eater right there. This is a big, big chamber in here. So, and the weird part is, the plunger knife is still sharp, guys. That has still got a good edge on it. I don't know. That's why I said I don't know a lot about Dearborn. But I saved this thing from the scrapyard, guys, so I paid quite a bit for it. Yeah, Dave, that's what I thought too, but this thing's a lot bigger because I've got one of those Ford balers here, and it says Ford and there's no Dearborn on it. This one says Dearborn, and it is big. I'd say that bale chamber's got to be 19-inch anyways. It might be a 16 by 19 bale chamber, or maybe it's a 19 by 19. It looks pretty square bale. I'll get the baler, I'll get the motor running here in the next day or so, and then hopefully my belt will be in a couple days. I mean, other than a few pickup teeth are missing, guys, they're all on there. I think there's two missing there. One on the bottom coming up on that side. So it needs a couple teeth on the inside, but this is really weird. This has got the same, I call it a kimmer or hay baffle that the Super 77s have. Well, it's really intriguing, very. And that auger in there is massive. It's about the same size as a 77, other than it's shorter. It's not as long. But yeah, the hay dog springs are all good. I think I'm gonna soak her down with some oil and see what we do. And even the pickup gauge wheel, guys, look at that. I mean, the bushing's still tight on that thing. So, really interesting. I don't know, Icon. I don't remember it. I have to go down and find that baler in the weeds there and get the model tag. There's the one on here. There's the serial number. If somebody get me a date on that would be wonderful. Birmingham, Michigan. Dearborn. It might be. This one's a lot bigger. I mean, it just everything on it is really big. Like I said, that's... If you guys look at that pickup head, look at that thing. That is wide. That is probably as wide as my Super 77. And it's got a really tall throat on it. Be interesting to see how this thing handles. Dearborn equipment. I'll have to get somebody to copy that decal. But yeah, the hubs actually took oil, guys. Those caps screw off. They don't pop off. I oiled them. That's just a car tire somebody put on there before I got it. But yeah, the Baler twine is pretty cool, guys. Wow, I don't know what this one is. Made in Belgium. Wow. Printed by somebody. Another full roll of twine. I'm intrigued. Oh, there's a crank for the motor. I think the mud wasp done worked in there. I don't know what the heck that is down in there, but... Oh, that goes on the end of the jack. Wow. Another one of those tensile strength. It's pretty good looking twine, really, for as old as it is. There's a wrench down in there. Huh. I'm guessing, yeah. Fits that, I guess. Unless we're tightening that big nut up underneath there, too. Yep. $14.49. Cool. Does it say what size the bale chamber is on that? Yeah, I'll probably save the... I don't know how good the twine is, but yeah, I'll save the outside inserts. Get them put in somewhere. It's pretty cool, the tension rail, guys. It's kind of like a 14T. This thing's made to swivel back as you're baling. See it? It's got that big spring underneath there, double spring, right there. Just a really wide bale chamber on it. This thing's got to make rock-sized bales. The meter wheel, I figured out, the tines, they adjust in and out for longer, shorter bales. Kind of like a grease fitting missing there. But guys, look at it. I mean, it doesn't have much wear in it at all. Teeth look good. Got that blue paint underneath it. Or maybe it's a primer. Yeah. Now to get this Wisconsin motor running. It's actually got a plunger stop on it too, guys. But that tire, rim and tire, that was pretty reasonable today. 11L15, 8-ply rim tire, tube, everything already mounted, ready to go for 189 bucks. Icon's trying to figure out the bale size on it.
Are they stoked about it?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you were going to go live, or I would come out.
She was hiding on us, guys. See? Hiding on us.
No, I had the munchkins.
Did you take your piece down?
No, I'm getting ready to. I had to wrangle the chickens before I let Mary loose.
Anybody got any questions on balers in general or in this one? It's kind of cool. The jack is in the middle of the pivot pin for the tongue going back and forth for swinging the baler in and out.
So I pulled up to the baler and goes, I helped Daddy fix baler. That's what Paul said.
Cool. Any questions, guys? So it's a Dearborn baler. Yeah, it's really odd because it's right one and the Ford Motor Company had their name on it. So I don't know how that all plays out, but somebody can do the research and figure it out.
Did you get a hold of Murray?
No, I did not. Icon's trying to figure out what bale size this thing is. It's big. I mean, I wear size 12 shoes, and that's time and again. Bet you it's 19 inches tall or better. It's a big bale.
It's 17, 18.
Looks like it makes a perfectly square block. I'm not sure.
Lego bricks?
Probably.
This is all the tensioner?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, intriguing. This is a Dearborn baler. You can see it on that sticker over there. Believe it or not, guys, those needles have never been welded. Saddle looks really good. Need to get some new springs for it. I don't know, Aaron. I'm gonna find out. It's got a good sized power plant on it. It's kind of weird. This is that pressed cardboard, I guess you'd call it, or something for gripping the belt. I don't know how good that's gonna do. I mean, guys, look. I mean, I can't even get any play out of that bushing. I don't think this is baled a lot of hay because there's still paint on the flywheel still. And the plunger is, I mean, it's pretty snug. Of course, there could be some rust in there, which I don't deny at all. My 77s are time-tested, proven, Aaron. It's hard to beat the master of bales, you know.
There you go, Sean. You can show them the springs now.
Rachel got the tailgate down. Well, that's the way attention to bale.
Got 2 ways.
Yeah, 2 ways right there, and then that top. I bet you that sucker would. That is a big bale chamber there, guys. I'm almost betting that's the same length as a 77. There ain't no hay restrictors in there, guys. Just the meter wheel sticks through. Bunch of hay dogs, though. 3 there, 3 on top. That's interesting. The Tucker fingers are greasable. Really cool. Well, anybody got any questions, comments, concerns? This baler will be for sale. I'm going to take it to a farm show. If there's a collector out there that's looking for something like this, I'm going to get it all put together. I'm probably going to put all new chains on it. Make sure the timing's correct. I'm not going to be the first guy to break the needles since nobody else did. But yeah, it's a big baler. It's got some metal in it, guys. It ain't built light, that's for sure. Probably give her a good grease and runner, and I'll probably get her tying good. Set her up for plastic, of course. Sharpen the knives on the wiper arms. But yeah, that claw right there is pretty serious stuff that sweeps in, pushes that hay in. I just like the pickup head adjustment arm there. That's some serious stuff there. Head auger. There's a lot of room in there, guys, for hay. So it's telling me it's got some decent capacity to it. And the fact that there's still paint on this kimmer piece that holds the hay down, it's telling me that it's just don't have a lot of hay on it. Especially that back washboard still looks pretty good. It's not rusted through nowhere. Be really interesting. Pickups are even, the teeth are even really tight. You see the rollers in there. The cam track looks really good. It's just, yeah, it's really nice shape. Well, anyway, if nobody else got any questions, that's a surprise baler I picked up. Spoke for it a couple weeks ago. Just went today because it rained. Go pick it up. It's Dearborn. Must be when Ford bought them out, just as they bought them out, because the model tags on all my other balers that are Ford say Ford only. It doesn't say Dearborn, so. Definitely heavy-duty built, guys. Definitely heavy-duty built. If anybody's got any info, please share it. You can comment on the video. Like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel. And I told you guys when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to start uploading more free timing videos, nodder videos. They'll be free to the public. So, and then when I hit 20,000 subscribers, then the big square baler stuff will start coming out. And then we'll do each model after that. Try to get the information out there for everybody. Worked on quite a few big square balers here recently. Well, that's fine, Icon. I appreciate everything you're doing, brother. Probably going to do another video on this. I don't know exactly when. Aaron's supposed to come out, so we do the 77 one together, but I haven't gotten an exact date yet from him. The baler's in good shape. I think it will go to the field and bale, but I'm going to do some, probably update the chains, even though the tensioners are not, the chain's not that far adjusted at all. So, might just try. Feels fairly free yet. So, going to double check the timing. We'll cycle it. We'll get everything freed up, oil it up good, and check the timing. Make sure the needles aren't going to get blasted. So, that's really cool. They got one heavy spring right there that's adjustable, and it pulls on all three hay dogs. If you see that, that is pretty cool. And you can see the pivots right there. They're not egged out at all. Don't think this thing bale a lot of hay. I think you'd want to, any of the bales this thing making, you're probably going to want a compact tractor to pick them up. What did it bring, Icon, that baler at that auction? I want to see if I overpaid for this one. It's the Wisconsin's in really nice shape. They had that inside the building, so I don't think it'll take much to get that going. So the jack has got a little bit of a bend on the bottom there. I'm going to try to leave a hook to the tractor, put a chain and binder on it, try to bend that, take the bend out of that spindle so it's not wobbling at all. Well, I imagine not. I didn't pay that much, Icon. Other than trucking it back today, which I ran like almost 100 miles out of my way to get around all the construction. But I think between the motor, and I bought some parts too, so I probably got 950 into the baler. I bought it, and then like I said, I got a tire and rim on it now too. But I'm gonna fix the original tire. Was white, and it was a 750/16. That's 11L15. It almost rubs the bale chamber. But when you're broke down, you don't care what it is as long as it gets it home. Yeah, I know, Ross. I'm just going to get it pieced together, get some new chains on it. I got to get a bunch of new springs. Icon, if you do me a favor, send a text to 607-846-5959 and give me some parts. If you got a parts book on this thing, I need to get some springs and see if I can get them ordered. It's going to be a long shot from Ford, but I bet you Obsolete Parts Warehouse has got them. Or I'm going to have to start matching them up as best I can. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, towing it and stuff, I probably got 1,300 into it with fuel, but tire and everything. But it's still, yeah, I'm going to get it fired up. And when I get it all done, go through it, guys, check everything out, and get it polished up a little bit. It will be for sale. So I'm not a huge collector of anything that's outside my realm of my New Holland Super 77s, some rare John Deeres, my IHs. I'm still a red guy. I love my international balers. Fell really in love with them, but can't beat my 77s. And if you guys remember the video I did of the 57 baling in that mud out front, my Super 77 walked right through it with nothing, with just that Farmall 200 on it. I was sinking, but that big 24-inch tire on that Super 77, it's high off the ground. She walked right through, ate all that windows up. I made a crap ton of bales for a little quarter-acre field. I think we ended up with 45, 50 bales, and there were 77 bales. That's fine, Icon. You have a great one, guys. Hey, I'm going to finish this video out. I'm sweating to death because it's really humid out. I'm going to start getting stuff put in the cylinders of the motor, get her, it turns over, but I want to get the valves freed up and get the gas tank cleaned out, and maybe I can shoot a video tomorrow of the baler of the engine running. Maybe I can find a round baler belt off one of them old Vermeers that I can stick on there and make a belt just to see if I get it driving. The original belt's shrunk up so bad it's not good at all. So, but all right, guys. Well, hey, you guys all have a wonderful night. God bless you all. And if you need parts, service, anything like that, call RNS Ag Service 607-846-5959.